Hi everyone, welcome to Anges Pilates. So our workout today is an intermediate one. You need to have done a few Pilates classes before you attempt this. Let's get started. So I'd like you to pop your feet underneath your hips. We're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up. Take an inhale, you're going to sit back into your heels, bring your arms by your ears. On the exhale, you're going to lower your chest, look between your legs, allow your head to hang. Draw your navel up and in and try and connect to your abdominals here as you restack the spine. Last thing is your head. Let's go again. Breathing in through the nose, weight in the heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Exhale, lower the chest, look between the legs, allow your head to hang. Navel up and in and restack the spine, one vertebra at a time. Pop your head back on top of your neck. We're going to do one more round. Inhale. Sink a little deeper if you can. Navel up and in. Exhale, fold the body, chest to thighs, look between your legs. Navel up and in and try and feel those abdominals as you restack the spine, the vertebra one at a time, like building blocks. And drop your shoulders. Let's head to the floor. Take a seat. So make sure you're at the very edge of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. And let's place the arms in front of us. Take an inhale through the nose, lift your chest a little. On the exhale, pull your navel towards your spine. It's a pelvic tilt. And lower the spine, one vertebra at a time. Place your head on the mat. And then bring your heels in so they're a comfortable distance from your buttocks. Take an inhale. Make sure you've got a little pocket of air between that lower back and the mat, neutral pelvis. Roll your hips towards your ribs on the inhale. Feel the lower back connect to the mat. On the exhale, squeeze your buttocks, lift your hips, and let's peel the vertebra off one at a time, coming all the way up onto the top of your back. Now at the top of the roll, check your weight here. Can you move your head freely? Then your weight's in the right place between your shoulder blades. Also check in a long line under the armpit to the hip bone to the knee. Think about a line running across your hips, your B line, i.e. your bikini line. Draw your navel away from that line as you replace the spine, one vertebra at a time. Feel the support of the lower back and land your tailbone to find your neutral. Let's go again. Breathing in, roll your hips towards your ribs, feel the support of the lower back. Exhale, push down through the feet, squeeze the buttocks, and let's roll up all the way up onto the top of the back. Take an inhale. Exhale, replace the spine. Make sure your knees are tracking through the center, not in or out. Feel the support of the lower spine and land your tailbone. Slight change now. Breathing in, pelvic tilt. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks and you're driving up. Feel the glutes, feel the hamstrings. All the way up to the top. On the inhale, bring your arms in line with your chest, your palms face inwards. Take your arms above your body. Nothing has changed in the shape of your spine. Clasp your hands. Push your palms together and energize your arms by powering the energy through the knuckles. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, replace the spine, one vertebra at a time. It's a very different feel, opening through the chest, the thoracic vertebra. Let's go again. Inhale, press the lower back into the mat. Push down through the feet, squeeze the buttocks and drive the hips up. Hit that long line at the top. Push the palms firmly together. Take an inhale. Exhale and slowly replace the spine. Glutes, hamstrings, no lower back. Make sure you come to neutral here. Let's go again. Inhale. Press the lower back into the mat, squeeze the buttocks, and up you come, pushing down through the feet. One vertebra at a time, energy out through the knuckles. Long line at the top, inhale. Lower the vertebra, one at a time. Feel the support of the lower spine and land your tailbone. Bring your arms in line with your chest. Turn your palms now, resist through the air as you press, resisting, 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 and lower. Beautiful. Lift your right knee tabletop, knee above the hip. Now if you have the flexibility, it's at 90. Otherwise, you're at 45 degrees. Flex the foot. Option to stay here to stabilize. Otherwise, I'd like you to lengthen that leg. Heel is on. This is all about your hips. Make sure they're not moving. Draw your navel down and towards your spine. Inhale, we circle the leg across the body. Exhale, we take it out. Inhale and whew. Inhale, keep the hips still, navel to spine, breathing in and out. 3 more here, pull the shoulders away from the ears. 2 and out. One more. Are your hips still? Bend that knee, lower toe ball heel, and we're going to lengthen the leg. Flex the foot. Place the other leg foot flat, knee to tabletop, and extend that leg, 90 or 45. Flex, toes up to the shin bone. Make sure your hips are still. Breathing in, we circle inwards, and we take it out. Watch those hips. Inhale, and exhale. Relax those shoulders, and take it out. If you're not sure about your hips, place your hands on your hip bones. Breathing in, and out. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, push down through that heel and exhale. 1 more. Breathing in and out. Bend that knee, lower toe ball heel. Bring your heels in. Lift your eye gaze. Couple of rocks back and forth, and we're coming all the way up to a seated position. Take your feet here. Let's bring them together. Engaging the inner thigh, place your arms here. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown. On the exhale, pull your navel towards your spine and lower. Go as far as you can go without loading your lower back. Breathing in, exhale. Now imagine you're hugging an imaginary barrel, rounding your spine. Keep your arms in line with your ears, and then restack mid and upper back. Make sure here your shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Let's go again. Breathing in, push the knees together to engage the inner thigh, lift the chest a little. Exhale, pull your navel towards your spine and lower the body. If your back is good, no tension in that lower spine, see if you can lower a little further. Remember, you have to come up. Breathe in. Exhale, scoop, 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 hug that imaginary barrel. Very challenging if you have a tight lower back. Restack here, make sure you haven't left your shoulders, pull them away from your ears. Let's go again. Inhale, push the knees together, lift the chest. Exhale, scoop, 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 and lower. No back strain. If you can, we're deepening the flexion. Go a little further. Can the tips of the shoulder blades touch the mat? Take an inhale. Exhale, over, over. Here's the challenge, rounding. Deep abdominal connection, arms in line with the shoulders, and restack, mid and upper back. Make sure you're at the edge of your mat. Split your feet. We're rolling all the way down. Breathing in, lift that chest. Exhale, scoop, 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 and lower down slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Land your head. Bring your feet in. So you want your feet to be hip distance apart, heels a comfortable distance from your buttocks. And remember that pelvis is neutral. A little pocket of air between that lower back and the mat. Let's float the right knee tabletop, then the left. Bring your knees together. Here you'll feel the support of your lower spine on the mat. There's no gap, but you're still in neutral. Place your hands behind your head. Elbows are wide. Exhale, lift your chest. Press those elbows wide. Breathing out, you're going to lengthen your back leg as you twist towards me. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale and twist to the back of the room. Press those elbows wide. Now watch your lower back here. Make sure it's not lifting off. If your neck's fatiguing, land your head in the center. Think of stacking the shoulder blades. Elbows wide. Don't pull on your neck. Try and reach your toes to the other side of the room. Let's do 2 more slow. Last one. Now let's pick up the tempo. We breathe. Shoo, shoo. Elbows wide. Back of the hips are grounded. Don't let them move. You've got 4 more. 4. And reach. 3. Navel up and in. 2 more. Are you breathing? Last one. Stay here. Tabletop. Increase the flexion by lifting your chest higher. Fingertips reaching to your toes. Go, go, go. And release down. Beautiful. Pop your feet flat. Upper and lower abdominals. Lift one knee tabletop. Take your other arm above your head. Make sure there's a little gap between your lower back and the mat. Exhale, curl up, nose to knee, fingers to toes. Inhale, and let's extend long. Breathing out. Try and reach your nose to your knee as opposed to your knee to your nose. Ribs to hips, navel to spine. extend the leg. No back, guys. You want to feel those lower abdominals. Lift your chest a little higher. Give me 4 more here. Exhale and inhale. Can you extend your back arm just off the mat and keep it active? Whole body working. 2 more. Breathing out and in. Last one. Exhale and inhale. Lower the arm, bend your knee. We're going to do that on the other leg. Tabletop, take the arm above your body. You're going to exhale, curl up. Inhale and extend. Watch your lower back. If your back is loading, take your leg a little higher. Relax your head in the center to release your neck. Draw your navel down and towards your spine. Let's do 4 more here. Exhale, nose to knee, and lengthen. Soften and close those ribs. Try and relax your shoulders. 2 more. Exhale and inhale. 1 more. Breathing out and in. Bend the knee, lower the arm, and yes, you've guessed it, we're doing both together. So engage those abdominals as you float your legs up and bring your knees together. Feel the support of the lower spine on the mat. Nothing has changed as you bring your arms above your body. We circle the arms, exhale, and we lift the tailbone, bringing the nose to the knees on the exhale. Inhale, extend your legs. If your neck is good, keep your head off, otherwise you are here. Let's go again. 1 more slow. Lift your tailbone up, up, up. As you extend those legs, if your lower back is lifting, guys, bend your knees or lower your head. Let's pick up the flow. Exhale, up, up, up. Inhale and reach. Land your head if your neck's fatiguing. Watch that back. Option, guys, if you need it, is here. Tap the toes. Your back needs to be on the mat. 4 more. Exhale, up, up, up. Inhale and reach. Lift your chest a little higher and lengthen. 2 more. Breathing out, up, 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 and lengthen. 1 more. Exhale, up, 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 and hold it here. Breathe. Tuck, lift your tailbone. Lift your chest a little higher. Don't touch your legs. Reach your fingertips to your toes and release down. Ooh, feel that burn. Feet are flat. Now this next exercise is very advanced. Remember, if you have neck issues, upper back issues or lower back, this won't be for you. So you need to just stay with the bridge, which we did earlier. Rolling up onto the top of the shoulders and then replacing the spine. Otherwise, you're doing the rollover with me. Float the right knee tabletop, then the left. Option 1 is here, knees bent. Otherwise, extend your legs to 45 degrees. As you do that, make sure the back's not lifting. Now use your arms, engage your triceps, push down with the hands. Inhale, hinge your thighs to your hips. Exhale, up and over, and you're hitting that long line at the top. Make sure here, no weight on your neck. Can you move your head freely? Split your legs. Flex your feet. Now slowly, using the abdominals, lower your vertebra. Make sure the back of your head doesn't leave the mat. You either come back to your tabletop start or all the way back to 45. Point your toes, bring the legs together, drop your shoulders. Let's do it again. Inhale, hinge your thighs. Exhale, up and over, hit that long line at the top. Flex your feet. Power the heels away, navel up and in as you replace the spine. Push down through the arms, engage your triceps. Feel the tailbone land before you come back to your start position and bring your knees together. 1 more round like this, drop the shoulders. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, up and over. Hit that long line. Push down with the hands. Split your legs just hip distance. Flex the feet. Slowly lower. Anchor the back of your head. Make sure it is not lifting. 1 vertebra at a time. Bring your legs back to your start position and they're together. Drop your shoulders. Slight change on the last two. We're going to try the monkey. Breathing in, hinge your thighs. Exhale up and over. A little harder now. Take your hands and hold your legs. Split your legs, flex your feet. You can hold your hands here. It doesn't have to be there depending on your flexibility. Now slowly lower the spine. Anchor the back of the head. And I hope I can talk while I'm doing this. Breathe. Hold it here for a moment. Feel the length on the back of your legs. Point your toes and come back to your start. Ooh, shall we try it again? Inhale, hinge to the hips. Exhale, up and over. Push down through the arms. Now we don't have the arms. Otherwise, stay with the arms grounded, guys. Choose the best workout for you. Hold your legs. Split them, flex the feet. Now slowly lower. One vertebra at a time. Anchor the back of your head. Pure abdominals here. Breathe. Breathe. Slowly exhale all the way. All the way. Anchor the back of the head. Feel the tailbone ground. Hold it a moment here. Feel the stretch in the back chain of the body. Land the arms and slowly lower the legs. Make sure your back's not popping. Beautiful. Then bend your knees. Tuck your chin. Couple of rocks back and forth. And let's roll up to a seated position. Oh, I broke a sweat doing that. Just a nice easy one after that one, just to release your spine. So let's split the legs. Hip a little wider than your hips, but make sure you're within the framework of your mat. I'd like you to flex your feet. Now this is about your spine, not your legs. So if you're struggling with hamstrings, just soften the knees a little bit. And also here you want your shoulders above your ribs above your hips. If you're struggling and you're leaning here, very common this position, elevate yourself. Grab your pillow at home or your cushion, or fold your mat so you can lift up. That's going to help you get the flexibility. Place the arms here, drop your shoulders. Take an inhale. Think of reaching from the core center right up through the crown. On the exhale, pull your navel towards your spine. Spread your shoulder blades and feel that spine rounding. Imagine you're hugging a barrel and reach your arms away from you. Take an inhale. Navel up and in. I'd like you to restack the spine. Last thing is your head. Make sure you haven't left your shoulders here. Drop them. Let's go again. Inhale, find a little bit more length. Exhale, pull your navel towards your spine and feel the abdominals working here. It's not just a spine stretch, it's a deep abdominal connection. Inhale, navel up and in, and restack the spine, rolling through the vertebra, creating mobility. Drop the shoulders, open the chest. Two more. Breathing in, lift that chest a little. Exhale, pull the navel towards the spine as you spread the shoulder blades and round. Allow your head to hang, shoulders arms in line with your shoulders. Navel up and in, and then restack, one vertebra at a time. Shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Let's do one more. Breathing in, find that length. Exhale, spread the shoulder blades and round the spine. Now I'd like you to stay here. Spine is rounded. Now I'd like you to reach through your crown and lift your chest. Keep the hinge in the hip joint, but you're just lifting. So if you had to look in the mirror, you'd have one long line from your crown to your tailbone. Tight hamstrings, this is challenging. So if you need to lift your chest a little, please do it, but try and get the length in the spine. Stay here. Now if you have shoulder problems, you might just want to stay here. Otherwise, come with me. We're pulsing the arms back for 8, 7, 6, breathe, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread the shoulder blades, navel up and in. Now restack the spine. Beautiful. Drop your shoulders, shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Coming in, take a big breath in. Roll the shoulder blades and slowly roll down. Lots of length in the back of the legs to do the next exercise. Bend your knees. Pelvis is neutral, little pocket of air. Float the right knee tabletop, then the left. Feel the support of the lower spine, extend your legs. Options with your upper body. Head down, support your head here. Now turn your toes out. Zip up your inner thigh and you're opening from the hip joint. Right leg first. First one is slow. 45 degrees if you have a back issue. Otherwise, just off the floor. Let's start with the right leg. We're going for 10. Let's go. Exhale. Shoo, and up. Left and up. Keep that chest lifted. No neck strain. 4 more. And up. 3. Keep lengthening those legs. 1 more. Last 2. Reach and up. Last 1. Hold it here. Lift your chest higher. Can you pulse? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and release down. Heart rate should be up a little bit. Tuck the chin, couple of rocks back and forth, and let's roll up. We're coming onto all fours. Now spread your fingertips to give you more stability. Knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your sit bones high and make your way into a down dog. So try and ground your heels. You might not reach there. If you're struggling with hamstrings, soften those knees. We're going to do a chest press in this position. Inhale, lower your head. It might not touch, but you're aiming to touch the head to the floor. Exhale and push. We're going for 10. This is 9 and up. 7, 6. Breathe out here. Inhale, exhale. 4 more, elbows wide. 3, navel up and in. Soften those knees. 2 more. Last one, hold it here. We come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Land your knees wide. Toes together. Press back, child's pose, and hold. Stay with your breath. So let's come to standing. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet underneath your hips. Allow your head to hang, navel up and in, and use your abdominals to restack your spine. Last thing is your head, and relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Make sure you're at the edge of your mat. Feet underneath your hips. We're going to do 3 rounds. Spinal roll down into a chest press. Shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, we're rolling down slowly. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your hands to the floor and walk out into your plank. Shoulders above your wrists. Now we're going to do a chest press. 3 and lift. If you need the option, knees down, guys. You might not come all the way to the floor. Keep your form. Walk back towards your feet. Navel up and in, and slowly restack the spine. Last thing is your head. Drop your shoulders and open your chest. Slight change now. Option to keep your feet grounded, otherwise take the right toes off. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we roll down. Hands on the floor, walk out into your plank. Make sure your hips are square. We lower. 3 and up. 2, 1 more. Walk up. Keep your leg in line with your hip. If you can, option is here. Now use your abdominals, soften your standing knee as we come into aeroplane. Shoulders to the floor, hips to the floor. Hold and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the toes, and we do that on the other side. Left leg, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, navel to spine as we roll down. Hands to the floor. Walk out into your plank. Make sure you haven't lifted your left hip. You want to be square. 3 pushes. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Make sure you're not loading your back. Remember, you could be here. Walk back towards your foot. Soften your standing knee. Try and get your leg hip height, but your shoulders square. Use your abdominals to float your arms up. Point your toes. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come and lower. Give yourself a nice big shoulder roll and breathe. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions or comments you may have about this workout, and I hope to catch you next time.